Hello. Today is Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Here is your daily signal. In the evolving landscape of warfare, Ukraine's deployment of new mid-range drones is transforming Russia's formerly secure rear areas into active kill zones, according to Business Insider. Both practical and psychological effects are mounting as Russian forces adapt to intensified drone strikes. Drone warfare has escalated since 2022, fundamentally reshaping battlefield tactics on both sides. Electronic countermeasures are now critical, used not only to disable enemy drones but also to protect vital communication networks. By 2026, the Russian Orlan 10 and the Ukrainian Bayraktar TB2 drones, equipped with sophisticated electronic warfare suites, form the backbone of these tech-driven operations, making traditional strategies increasingly obsolete. Key stakeholders such as the Russian Ministry of Defense, Ukraine's armed forces, and major drone manufacturers like Baykar and Kronstadt Group, along with electronic warfare innovators including Kret and Aerorozvidka, drive innovation and tactical change. Rapid adaptation is now the norm. Near-term strategies focus on evolving drone and electronic warfare capabilities, bringing increased investment into R&D. Medium-term, autonomous AI-driven drones are expected to reduce direct troop engagement, reshape classical command structures, and present new risks to civilian infrastructure, with international security dynamics shifting as lessons from Ukraine spill into global military doctrine. Next, on to developments in AI agent security. As the Associated Press reports, Integrated Cyber Solutions is staking a claim in the rapidly expanding AI agent security landscape, with enterprise giants like Microsoft also rolling out major upgrades. Fortune notes that Microsoft is developing a super app to combine coding, chat, and Copilot AI tools. AI agent security has become a central focus for both microcap and enterprise tech firms, particularly as threats like prompt injection, model theft, and data leakage disrupt traditional cybersecurity thinking. Since early 2024, a pronounced land grab for patents and new offerings has shifted investor attention. Funding for AI agent protection has surged, and strategic partnerships are forming across the sector. SentinelOne and Darktrace are actively developing next-generation AI agent defenses, while enterprise leaders such as Microsoft, Palo Alto Networks, and Google seek to dominate through product launches and alliances. Darktrace unveiled its prototype threat detection model on May 30, 2026, in partnership with MITRE for real-world piloting, and Palo Alto Networks announced a $45 million round alongside a new product suite for enterprise clients. NIST has published updated guidelines for securing AI agents, aiming to help both microcap and enterprise firms bridge the gap in compliance. In the near term, this race is likely to fuel rapid innovation as industries adopt new security protocols. However, enterprise clients may face higher integration costs amid fragmented standards and overlapping solutions. Medium-term, consolidation will narrow providers as startups are acquired or exit, potentially creating regulatory gaps and prompting stricter oversight as global policymakers seek to harmonize compliance. Finally, the advances in quantum computing are sending ripples through digital security and economics worldwide. According to New Scientist, Q-Day is approaching a moment when quantum computers could break Bitcoin encryption and threaten retirement savings far beyond cryptocurrency owners. Quantum computing leverages quantum mechanics to process information in ways classical computers cannot, with algorithms like Shor's posing an existential threat to widely used cryptographic systems. The reliance on public key cryptography in digital security may soon be obsolete, exposing sectors from banking to healthcare and national security to systemic vulnerabilities. Leading quantum hardware developers such as IBM, Google, and D-Wave are at the forefront, while NIST coordinates international efforts to establish post-quantum cryptography standards. On May 30, 2026, Google announced its Sycamore processor had successfully decrypted RSA-encrypted messages in real time, raising urgent questions about digital data protection. In response, NIST published an advisory accelerating the rollout of quantum-resistant algorithms for government agencies, and the European Central Bank warned that quantum vulnerabilities in payment systems could disrupt the Eurozone economy, triggering a surge in investment for crypto migration. Immediate consequences include the need for critical infrastructure and institutions to transition to quantum-resistant cryptographic standards, with medium-term impacts likely to force industry-wide upgrades and introduce extensive costs as legacy systems are replaced. There is also mounting risk that intellectual property, personal data, and and state secrets may be exposed through retrospective decryption if archival data isn't swiftly protected. Now, onto the markets. In international markets, Italy led the gains with a modest day-over-day rise of 0.20% and strong momentum at 4.76%, while Spain climbed 0.24% today. Netherlands posted the highest momentum among the group at 9.53%, with Belgium slipping by 0.41% and Germany largely unchanged. Commodities saw gold rise by 1.05% today, while U.S. oil declined 1.29% and momentum dropped by over 14%. Silver remained flat on the day but showed impressive month-over-month momentum of 5.38%. In the favorites group, Oracle surged 10.84% today and 37.81% for the month, and Microsoft advanced 5.45% today. AMD saw slight daily losses despite a major 53% monthly jump, while Nvidia dipped 1.45% on the day. Among sectors, the S&P 500 added 0.25% today, semiconductors were flat but saw 26% monthly momentum, and finance edged up by 0.60%. Healthcare fell nearly 0.93% daily, real estate lost 0.95%, and clean energy pulled back 0.97% today but rose 17% month-over-month. That's it for today. You can find more news and details on our website. Goodbye.